Folks, speaking of pushing to folks to get things done, that is what is happening in Oklahoma, where Julius Jones could be executed in 24 hours unless the governor of Oklahoma steps in and ends this. His pardon and paroles board has already voted twice, 3-1, to call for him to get clemency for him to be removed off of death row, but he is not acted. Joining us right now is Pastor Mike McBride, the director of the OKC Live Free campaign for Julius Jones. In a few minutes, candlelight vigil is going to start. We are down to the wire. Look, the governor said, hey, needs to be a hearing. That was a hearing. They voted. We saw what happened there, yet still he's taking no action. Has he given any indication to you or the family why he's drawing this out to the last hours?
The governor has irresponsibly fallen silent. He has swallowed his tongue. He has not fulfilled the honorable discharge of his office. He has not met with the family. We are hearing from staffers and others close to the Attorney General that they are pushing the governor to execute Julius Jones, even though, as you stated, the pardon and parole board has twice, 3-1, recommended clemency. So we're very troubled by the governor's silence, and we're calling on him to come out literally tonight and extend clemency, follow the advice of his own board. We're going to be holding vigil tonight to demand that response.
When is the last time you and others talked with Julius? How are his spirits? How is he feeling? Clearly, he has to be anxious because he's getting closer and closer to this execution date.
Earlier today, we literally drove 2.5 hours to have, without the governor's intervention, this may have been the last time the mother, the daughter, the brother, and the father had a face-to-face in-person visit with Julius Jones. Understandably, Julius is anxious, but not just Julius, the whole family. We are all in a terrible, painful waiting game. The governor has multiple times said that he would follow the guidance of his parole and pardon board. He has not done so. He's given us false deadlines. Here we are 24 hours before the execution of Julius Jones, and he is claiming he's praying. It is clear to me this governor is not praying. He is stalling. He is demonstrating himself to be a coward, quite frankly. And we're calling on the governor to show some bravery, to show some moral fortitude, and declare what his decision is and take all of us off of the hook of having to wonder all the way up into the point of a potential execution.
And again, as I said, there were rallies taking place today in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Los Angeles, California, Washington, D.C., Newark, New Jersey, St. Paul, Minnesota. And so this Free Julius Jones effort has really broadened over the past several months.
Yes, and it's worth saying there are now countries all across the world who are weighing in. We've had Denmark, Italy, Slovakia, Belgium, countries that are sending international human rights violation letters to the United States government, compelling them to intervene. This case has become national in scope. We shared that with Julius. Certainly he's humbled by that reach, but is still wondering why is it that the governor refuses to meet with his family? Why is it that the governor refuses to extend to him, a citizen of Oklahoma, the justice that he deserves? And so we are indeed continuing to call out. We will have a vigil in a few moments. There may be those who will risk arrest to continue to raise the moral outrage of a governor who is derelict in his duties to literally follow the process that he put in place with his own appointed board members. The governor must keep his word. The evidence shows that there is so much doubt in this case. Scripture says God has no pleasure. The scripture says God has no pleasure in the death of anyone. The governor is praying to this God. He says that he ought not have the cowardice that he is showing. Free Julius Jones. Bring him back to his family, and let us go on with the healing process that this state so needlessly deserves.
Pastor Mike McBride, we surely appreciate it, sir. Thank you so very much for joining us on Roland Martin Unfiltered.
Thank you, my brother.
Folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Once upon a time, there lived a princess with really long hair who was waiting for a prince to come save her. But really, who has time for that?
Let's go. Feeling myself. I'm feeling
She ordered herself a ladder with Prime one-day delivery, and she was out of there.
I want some hood girls looking back at it and a good girl in my tax bracket.
Now, her hairdressing empire is killing it. And the prince? Well, who cares? Prime changed everything.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Hey, Black, I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared.
You dig?